Hi pre-calc, sorry, intermediate. I've been teaching more than one class, so I'll get confused here and there. Hi intermediate, we're going to start 4.3. So 4.3 is writing an equation of a line. And just so you know in general, there's three different formats. Okay, there's three different formats. The slope-intercept form looks like this. Y equals mx plus b. The m is the slope. And the b is the y-intercept. So this equation is considered complete when you filled in the m and the b. It's considered complete when you filled in the m and the b. So a final completed equation would look like, that would be a completed slope-intercept form when the m and the b is in there. All right, I'll just go through the other two because some of you are STEM majors, and just so you know, there's three different formats. They're all acceptable. It's just I tend to ask for this one on the test, but they're really all acceptable. Point slope form is actually a variety of this equation. It's a variety of this equation except of calculating the slope, except the x2, x1 is multiplied up to the top. And you tend to see it more written without a 1 and a 2, just a 1. Okay, so like if I brought this up, it would look like this. Oh, sorry, I said this has to be 1. It's just written in terms of the 1s, not the 2s. All right, so this is the, so you'd have to have the slope filled in, and you'd also have to have this point and this point filled in. So something that looks in, would be complete in this format would look like this. And if you put a negative, like I put a -3 in for here, the negative made a positive. Okay, so this is an example of something that's in point slope form. This looks the weirdest, but this actually is a form. It's totally acceptable. The last one is standard form. And that's where the x and the y are both on the same side. In this form, what is going to be filled in is the a, the b, and the c. So an example of this would be that would be something in standard form. Okay, gang, so these are the three forms. Again, I'm just going to focus in on this guy over here for this lecture. But do know that you can write things in other forms, and if somebody happens to do that, I'll probably just take it, okay? But please try to stick to this. All right, so let's start writing equations. So the most common one, and the one you'll see me ask for sure, will be this one. So I'm giving you 2 points, and I want you to write an equation of a line. So in this scenario, step 1 is actually to find the slope of this line that I want you to create. So we're going to use these points here to find the slope of that line. All right, so after you do all the calculations, you're going to get that the slope is -2. So step 2 now is to create the line. I've asked you to do it in slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form again is this form. And again, when this form is complete, you have the m and the b. So the first thing we're going to do is plug in the slope. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is plug in the slope. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to find b. And how you find B is that you can use either of these points. Both these points are on the same line, so both of them will give you the same value of B. So let's say I pick this one. Okay, so when I solve this one, I'm getting that B equals to 9. So that will be the final answer. Y equals to negative 2x plus 9. So to find B again, you can plug in either of these points. They'll both solve out for the same B. And you may just want to check that so that you believe what I'm saying. Okay, gang, we are going to continue with 4.3, but let me just start that in the next video. This one's already at 6 minutes. All right, catch you again soon. Bye-bye.